like, hey guys, I'm back again. This is my fourth video. First off, I want to say shout out to me. Kudos to me because I'm really sitting here going with this. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while. It's been a lot of things I've been wanting to do, but I procrastinated but it just feel good. I just hope that everyone's listening and taking this great advice that I'm trying to give. I'm not saying I know it all, but I do know some things when it comes down to certain issues. But I just want to say, hey everybody again. Tonight I will be discussing long distance relationships and friendships, all that good stuff. Long distance, basically. Um, this is a very, very major thing that's going on right now. Um, by social media being so popping right now, that's a lot of people is getting into these long distance relationships or friendships or anything that goes with long distance. First off, I want to say to be in a long distance anything, gotta you gotta have trust. You gotta be able to trust the person that you're trying to build something with, being as though it's miles away in a long distance anything. You gotta have trust. You gotta trust the person. You gotta have faith. You gotta have communication, all that good stuff. All that good stuff I've been saying in previous of my videos anyway. But yeah, as far as that, it's really a hot topic right now. A lot of people, some people are not with long distance. A lot of people doesn't like it. Me. Okay, I have two experiences actually. I was talking to someone 2 years ago. Maybe two, was it two? Maybe 2 or 3. It was, yeah, 2 or 3. He was from South Carolina. He was from South Carolina. And, we got to know each other on Instagram, talking, chatting, then we exchanged numbers. And, it went from there. You know, when I talk to someone, I don't take my problems from my last, you know, relationship or my last situation with somebody. I don't take it and bring it from A to B. I keep it with A, trash it, and then I move on to B. I don't take my issues with A and bring it over to B. It just doesn't work like that. So when I talk to you, I'm starting over. I'm starting at 100. I'm not starting from 50 because that's why I left off at with somebody, if that makes sense. You don't never do that. It never works out that way. That's the worst thing you can do. That is very naive. It's just not going to work. You gotta have faith. You gotta trust somebody. Even if you're not going to trust that person, trust yourself. Just be like, you know what? I'm just going to do this for me. I'm going to leave all of that trash and baggage with A, and I'm going to just start over with B. Start from here. Don't just start there and think, it's going to work like that. No, you got to go in there with a positive mind. You got to go in there with, energy. You got to just take it and just roll with it. You cannot just go in there saying, oh, well, this happened before, so I think B going to act like this. No, you cannot do that. It never works like that. So, this is my first, really, long distance anything. I never really had a long distance, but I have to fly on a plane. I flew on a damn plane. Nobody didn't fly me out. I flew on my own with those monies. You feel me? But yeah. But we was talking. He was cool. We FaceTime. I didn't just go and hop. We FaceTime and everything almost every night. So I was like, he was like, I want you to come see me, and I'm like, okay. I'm not doing nothing around my birthday. So after my birthday, like that. Was it after my birthday? Yeah, it was after my birthday I went. It was that Friday, and I stayed until Sunday. So, he was a good guy. I went there. We didn't do anything. We did not do anything. We just sat in the house. And we went out to, see little stuff, but we didn't do anything. It was just, I was there, cranked up. He had to work. And, I try to trust everybody. That's my thing. I'm not the person that be like, oh, I'm not going to trust him. I'm not like that. I trust everybody because I don't know you not to trust you. Why would I go into something knowing I'm not going to trust him. That's stupid. I don't know you not to trust you. So, like I said, I'm starting over from 100. And if you do something that I don't agree with or things that I'm not, you know, usually fond of, it's going to, gradually go down. And that's why I'm going to come in and I want to talk and tell you some things I don't like. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I went. It was cool. You know, we did have intercourse, and it was amazing. But anyway, scratch that. But everything was cool. We was talking. We had a nice time. We vibed. It was almost time to leave, and like when I was there, it was kind of like we wasn't like really on the same page when we was there. I don't understand why. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. He wasn't just acting like how he was when we was texting and FaceTiming. It was kind of like a different person before like the texting. So yeah, I went there, stayed there until Sunday, and it was something that he did that I didn't really like. He asked me when he left out. He asked me did I have money, and I didn't really like that. I feel like if you're gonna ask me, you're gonna like ask me face to face. Don't text me on no. Let me text him real quick to see if he got some money. I just didn't like that. I didn't feel comfortable, so I said no. I said no to see like. I said no personally because it just didn't seem right. But I just want to know, was it still going to go somewhere after that? But we were still talking after that. I went home. Things started to change. We didn't really talk like that. We didn't really, converse and all of that good stuff. So things was kind of changing. So he asked me for money again. He was like, I really need it. I want to get some things done. It was probably like, what, $60? Yes, because, I did it. Because, the first time was one of those testing, like, ones. So once he said it again, I'm like, okay. You know what? I'll just give it to you. We here. It's still, it's still going good. It could be better, but it's still going good. So I'll give you the little $60. Okay, or whatever you had to do. I think. So I gave it to him. Okay, cool. That was it. Asked me for money again, and I'm just like, I just wasn't. After that, I just was like, kind of wasn't feeling it because it was like, all right, we already not like really talking like that. We really wasn't chatting or anything like that. Everything just changed when I went back home. So, I asked questions like, "Is you all right? Everything good? Yeah, yes. So I started saying, paying attention to his Instagram. That's when I used to do all of those things because a lot of people lie, and I'm the type of person like if I know you're lying, I'm going to go to go all the way to see if you're lying or not. I'm not one of those ones that stand around and no. If you're playing me, I want to get it over with right now and let it be that. I'm not waiting around to another year later, another 2 months later. No, we're going to get it over with now. We're going to be adults. We're going to be grown, and we're going to move on. Plain and simple. But I started seeing his Instagram things was changing. It was just like a lot of flirty stuff with people, and I try not to like let that bother me. But at that time, that did kind of bother me because I felt like after we saw each other, it was set in stone that we were cool. He even said to me like I'm versatile, and he's a fully top, I guess, but he said he do bottom occasionally, and I even said, since we're getting to know each other and everything is going good, I will be a full bottom for you because I like you, but I'm fully versed. But if I like somebody and that's their preference and I'm able to cope with it, I'm good. Like that's it. So after that, things was going on. We talked one night. This was just so weird. He wasn't feeling good, and he was like, I'm not really feeling good. I really don't want to talk tonight. This, that, and the third. So I'm like, okay, cool, but I hope you feel better. Text me if you need me. If you need to talk or anything, just let me know. So we ain't talked that whole night after that. So I text him in the morning because I'm getting up from work. Good morning. How are you? I hope you feel better. I'm so sorry you feel bad or whatever. Whatever was going on. I never got no text back. This one, like I said, I'm a Virgo. I overanalyze everything. This was at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I looked on his Instagram. He wasn't really following nobody. Then after this, it was just like 3, 4 friends. Then pictures like, and I just like, okay. When you ignore me, that's a big problem for me. Don't ignore me. Like, I don't like that. That's not cool. I don't really like being ignored. So, you know, 6 o'clock went on, 6:37, 7:30, 8. I'm just like, okay, like, where are you? Like, he never texted me yet, but never text me, never called me, never said, okay, I got your message, I'm fine. Just to I'm not even worrying about talking to you. I just want to make sure that you're good. I want to make sure you're not dead or something is going on with you. I want to make sure you're okay. I'm not trying to talk all day and be on the phone all day. I just want to know a simple, hi, DeMarco, I got your message. I'm great. That's it. We don't have to be on the phone all day. We don't have to text every day. Just a simple, hello, DeMarco, or hello, I'm doing great. I'm busy today. I will talk to you when I can. I'm fine with that. Some people might not be, but I am. Like, I can't stress over or act a certain way because you sat there and told me, like, you was going to be busy. Like, I can't be mad. Some people take it and run with it, but I'm not going to do that. I don't have no evidence to sit there and try to take it and run with it. You busy? You busy. Point is simple, but you have to tell me that. But basically, like I was saying, so I asked one of my friends, I did. This was when I was a little young-minded, but when I want to know something, I want to know. I told him to, hit him up on Kick. So he sent him a message on Kick playing, like, hey, what's up with you, my friend? So I'm like, okay, he ain't text back, so he really not asleep, so I'm happy. 5 seconds later, guess who freaking hit him on Kick? The guy that I'm supposed to be talking to in South Carolina. So after that, I was livid, I was through, I was over. I didn't really want to talk because I already felt like it was going downhill anyway. And I just didn't want it to, like, I just don't like that because, and what he said was, hey, what's up with you? You looking real good and all of that. Like, no, dude, you're playing me. If you're doing it to this person, you're doing it to more. That's when that 100 went down, 80, 85. Well, it was already past that, but it just completely went down. That's right there. You're showing me that I cannot trust you. So why should I try to build something in a long distance with you? Like, it's just not going to work. From the first time, I'm trusting you. Like I said, I'm starting you at 100. But when you start showing me that I can't trust you, that's when it just goes down. And that was that. And we talked and we tried to work it out, and it just didn't work. Like, I couldn't do it. I don't like when people lie over anything. When I'm 100% honest, I'm 100% there. I'm 100%, being faithful. I'm 100% being being encouraging to the person. I'm 100% just like being that person for them. And you're going to sit there and lie. No, I don't like that. I don't want no more ties. I'm done. And I did fish for what I wanted because some people say you don't go fishing for what you're looking for. But when you see fishes and plants and all that in that pond that's looking a little out of the way, you're going to go do what you have to do. And that's me. Like, I fish for what I want. When I can say I did. I don't really do that no more because I feel like the ball is in your court. You either going to play it or it's going to be a foul and I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing all that, checking nobody Instagrams and all that. I'm not going to do all that anymore. I did that. That was back in the day. I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm on a new thing. The ball in your court. You either going to play it with me, you handle yours, I handle mine, or we just going to call it quits. That's it. So after that, I just was like, you know what, no. And I really liked him, and it was sweet, and he did some things that, he brought me something, like, for my birthday, like some nice earrings, and nobody never really did that, so we were really good, but he just started doing weird stuff. Like I said, being in a long relationship, anything, you gotta have trust. You gotta be able to communicate. Communicate with that person. Like I always say, communication is really key. You have to communicate when you're in long distance anything, especially when you have a social site. You cannot ignore somebody and have a social site and post her. Like, that's really weird. And some people be like, oh well, sometimes I be getting on my Instagram and Twitter, before I be wanting to text. I get that. But still, you can still say, hello, I'm good, I just woke up. That's it. We don't have to talk all day. We don't have to start a whole message, a whole, text thread. We can just say hello. That's it. And by you doing those things that I did not trust, I'm not going to think you're just on Instagram and Twitter. I'm going to think you're actually texting other people as well before you text me, and you didn't just text me. Hello, you made your bed. Excuse me. But yeah. Another one. This is another one. He lived not too far. He lived in, I forgot where he lived. He didn't live far. But we was talking for a minute. Everything was cool. Like I say, I'm starting over 100. I'm not taking my past, what I had with long distance, and bringing it on to this one. I'm leaving it there. So I'm starting from 100 with this one. We were good. He was cool. He was a little younger than me. He was cool. We talked every day. The usual. We talked every day. We chatted, we texted, we FaceTime, things like that. And, it was cool. He had a child, and he lived with, his baby moms, but his baby moms knew he was, homosexual. And, they was cool. I talked to his, everything was cool. It was just one of those situations damn, really? This is, weird as crap. But for him to, do that, and it just showed me that he probably was a trustworthy person. So, after that, everything was good. Things started to change a little bit, but we still hung in there. I knew something. I asked him, and he said it wasn't. Okay, when you said no, I'm not going to make it a big fuss. So, everything's still good. I just felt like he was distant a little bit after a while, and I was just trying to figure out, why he never said nothing. So, his birthday came up. No, matter of fact, I went out one day, I went to a dinner party, and he was like, can you get me and my daughter a pizza or something? We're hungry. And I'm like, you know what, sure, I don't mind. I got them a pizza and everything. When I'm with somebody, I'm there for them, period. You need it, I got it. That's how I am. That's how it should be when you're getting to know somebody or trying to build something with somebody or anything like that. But, it was his birthday. But we wasn't going to be able to see each other. We couldn't see each other because I had to work, he had to work and things like that. So we just couldn't meet. Our schedules couldn't meet. So we were going to see each other the week after or something like that. We had something planned. But, so it was his birthday, and just me, I didn't tell him. I said, I got a surprise for you. He ain't never know it was. I never told him. So being as though I'm a romantic person, I'm really a sweet guy, I went in Safeway. Safeway with a lot of people. I went in there to the balloon section, and I had balloons in my hand, and I went to go pick out a nice card that, remind us of our little situation we had going on. And I got it. Well, I took a bed, and I took a picture of it, and I was like, I can't believe I'm in the store, doing this, but I just want to say happy birthday, and I'm sorry I can't make it. Something really sweet that a person would be like, wow, for me. If somebody did that to me, I would have been, touched. I probably would have had, tears coming down my eyes. But, it was, really sweet, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this if I can't make it. So I told him, and I sent him, a little video, and I read the, card to him. It was sweet. He liked it, everything. A week later, or maybe a couple days later, he gonna say, I really can't do this. I can't do this long distance thing. So I'm like, ooh, I knew it was something. I knew it. I can feel when there's something. I don't know what. I must got, what's her name? Cleo senses or something. I can feel when something is not right. So, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. I was really kind of over it because, I went out my way. Tried to make things work. I tried to make things work. I was text you every chance I got it. Matter of fact, this when I lost my phone. I was texting him from my iPad when I got a Wi-Fi, stopping at Wi-Fi when I had it, when my phone fell in the elevator and I couldn't get it back. I was using the Wi-Fi, so every time I would call him from my house phone, I would let him know. I would even get somebody else's phone and be like, hey, I'm still working, I'm good, I'll talk to you when I can. I was doing all the things that, a person would do when they're trying to get to know each other, but people don't value that. People don't realize that. You don't have a lot of people out there that do some of the things that another person would do. So I felt as though, you know what, that's it. We're just gonna go our separate ways. I was kind of a little over it because when you're going out your way a little bit, you're going out your comfort zone to do some of these things. It kind of like puts you in a place like, yo, I want this to work, and when it doesn't, it just feel like you just feel like you've been shot. Like, wow, like really. But you know what? Like I said, I kept it. I moved on. Like I said, if you're gonna do something along with this long distance, anything, make sure you trust the person. Make sure you are going to communicate. Make sure that's what you really want to do. Don't do this because the person is cute. You want to see them, and no, that's not just it. No, you want to see that person. You got to make it work. You gotta go out your comfort zone a little bit. Make sure this is what you really want to do before you get into any long distance anything. That's my advice to you guys. I hope you guys listen to what I said, but keep it going, keep it up. Remember, you are you, and you freaking rock. I'm out.